Hi everyone, welcome back to the Code Step by Step channel. My name is Anil Sidhu, and in this part of Laravel tutorial series, we'll talk about request object. So the first question should be there, what is request object? See, this video will be very small compared to the other videos because there we will talk about only few important functions. But these functions are very important when you are working with the APIs, Postman or forms and all, right? So question is, what is request object? See, when we want to access the data which is sent by the client, that means when we want to access the data which is sent by the form, postman, etc., that time we access this data with the help of request object. And what is this exactly, request object? So let me show you there. So in last part, when we are submitting this form in the controller, we are using a request parameter, and in this request parameter we can see the all data with the help of all function. So this request parameter is basically the request object. Then we know that we can change the name of this, right, like this. So then how this is a request object? Why we cannot say that data object? See, this is the type of request class. Here you can see that this is basically coming from the request class. That's why we are calling it, because when Laravel is trying to collect or get the data from the request, that time we are using this class. That's why we are calling it request object basically. And this all is not the only function. We have lots of function to check the different things. So let's say if you want to check the method, if you want to check the accepted values, limited input fields, you want to check any specific parameter is exist or not, that time we use this request object basically. And this is basically the playlist for Laravel 13 that will definitely help you out for Laravel project, job and interviews. Link is given in the description box. You can watch this playlist, that will definitely help you out. So now let's come back to the code, and here we can see that we are using this all request. But as I mentioned, we have the other methods also. So let's check them one by one. So whenever I'm submitting any form, we are collecting their data, right? So let me just put some random data there first, and I'm not using the old data. I'm just showing the request, right? So with that, we are getting the data. But now let's say you want to check the request method type. Now, what is the request method type? Whenever we are submitting a form, there we are passing the method type. So this is basically the method type. It can be get, it can be post, and whenever we are using the APIs and postman, that time we are using the put, patch, delete and other types of request methods also. So how we can check that in the controller, like which type of request is this? For that, simply you can do $data, or if you are using the request variable there, then simply you can use method function. And if I just refresh this, you can see that this is the post request. Now let's verify this. So I'm just putting this get request now, and now if I'm just changing that request type, then I have to change that route type also. Now if I go back, I just refresh, I'm not putting any data to save the time. I'm just clicking on the add new user, then you can see that we are getting the get method type, because now the data we are sending in the request parameter in the URL. All right. Okay, got it. Now the next thing is, so let's say whenever we are submitting the forms, there we have lots of fields. We want to just only get the two fields, username and phone number. How we can do that? Now the first question is why this is important. See, sometime what actually happen, we have 20, 30 or 40 input request, right? Like here you can see that we have lots of input requests there, but you want to choose only one or two input fields. Then how you can do that? For that, what you need to do, you need, okay, first of all, I'm just reverting it to the post method, because I just want to work with this. This is the more secured and mostly used request method type. So now what you need to do, you need to just simply put there only, and in the only, if you just simply mention phone, it should be present there also. So do we have phone there? Yes, the name phone is there. So if I just simply check the phone, and if I just fill the complete data, let me just cover up all the data, city, then range and hello in the bio. Now, okay, I think that was not refreshed properly, so I need to refresh it, and I need to confirm that there we have post method as well as in the web.php we have post, right? Let me refresh it and try to submit that again. 3 4 5 6 7, just choosing any random data there, range and bio, hello, and let me try to submit it. Now you can see that we are only receiving the phone number. So if you want to accept only limited fields, then you can use this method. There is a one more way. Let's say you don't want to get only one field, you want to get the 2 or 3 fields. Simply you can use it as an array also. Now in the second parameter, I will put there username. Now if I refresh, now you can see that we are getting these 2 fields. So let's say there we have the DOB also, right? So if I just mention there DOB, then you will see now we have the 3 input fields. There you can see that, right? Now the next thing is, I'm just commenting it out, and let me comment the previous one also. $request then method, right? Because these are the important methods of request object, so that you can get all this code on the GitHub. That's why I'm just making them comment, I'm not removing them. Next thing is, let's say you want to get all the input fields except these input. Then how you can do that? Again, return $request, and now you have to put there except. And inside this, whatever you don't want to get, let's say I just don't want to get the phone number there. And if I just refresh this, you will see we have all data except email ID, except phone number there, sorry, right? So let's say if I don't want to get the multiple fields, then you can just simply copy this and paste that, right? Now we will have all the data except these 3 fields. Let me show you. Here you can see that we have all data except these 3 fields. Okay, great. Now there is a one more way to get the single input field, right? So let's say return. So now how we can get the single input field? So for that we have 2 ways. $request, first thing is input, and there we can mention, let's say phone, right? If we just want to get the only single field, then you can see that we got the first one. And there is another one, other way also, return $request, and we can simply say that, and then we can say that phone number. This is the another way, we still got the phone number, right? After that, let's say if you want to check if one field is exist or not. So how you can do that, how you can check that? $request has method you need to use, then you can use their phone. So phone field we have, then it should return 1, like this. So if you will just say mobile, we don't have this field, right? Then it will not return anything, like this, right? All right, so now if you want to check if an input field we have, and if that is not present, then you want to set some default value there. How you can do that? So let's say you want to check the username, return $request, and then in the input you want to check it, let's say username, right? That definitely it will return some value because we have this username field. But let's say somehow this field name is name only, this is not present, then it will not return anything, right? Definitely this field is not present in the form. So if you want, then you can set some default name also, let's say guest, then you will see it will return the guest. And don't think we have to return only. If you want to store all these values in any variable, let's say data or something, that also you can do. Return $data, and here we go. So this is now, so return is not only the way you can just collect these information in any variable also. All right, so these are the few important methods which is very helpful whenever you will work on any project, and these method will work with the form, APIs and Postman and everything, right? So I hope that video is very useful for you, and thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And I request you to please subscribe my channel, like this video, and share your feedback in comment section.